As the year is coming towards an end, the fall where it's time to harvest. We've been harvesting for a long time, but this is just the peak of it. There's so much bounty, vegetables, fruit. We're fighting the bear for the fruit. He wants a piece of the pie too. As you can see in the greenhouse, we're finishing off in here. There's so much food. And it's just amazing. It's so satisfying to be able to bring this to the kitchen, to see it on the plates, to see people enjoy their food that we bring in from the garden. It's so satisfying to be able to work with the creation of nature, which is so much related to the spiritual practice, but here we get to see it in its full glory and we get to interact with it, work with it, and it's amazing.
You can see, you know, what I bring to the garden, from the garden to the kitchen, and then like eating that food and feeling good about it, knowing that it's not flown in from halfway across the world, or it's not processed elsewhere and then packaged elsewhere, and then, you know, it's just grown here. And I can see kind of how I feel more at peace with eating it.
I visualize the garden often as Divine Mother's lap, and how incredibly supportive this space is. Like in however I show up, there are always ways in which I am held and supported. I am, like, whichever needs that I have, they are provided for. That's what I appreciate the most. Not just all beautiful roses, flowers, abundance, but there's also the opposite end of that spectrum. I get to learn about loss and disease and death, and I get to feel both aspects. And how can I remain neutral? How can I appreciate both for what they are? How can I see the gifts?
So I feel great appreciation. When I do see preserves anywhere, I have a deep understanding now of what is involved in that process. And it is a step-by-step process. Like life, can't miss any of the steps. And it shows in the final product. You know, there's something very beautiful, very original, and more than simply chopping. There's the element of love is put into the ingredients, and it makes a world of difference. The care and the light that's brought into the work.